Game of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, man, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a win. Of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks, and that doesn't add up to very good performances. So he's going to look to turn things around in this one here today.
And we get things started here with a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. And guys, as we take a look at the Pirates coming into this afternoon, they are in the midst of a pretty bad stretch as they've dropped 6 straight coming in.
Yeah, I get it, Matty. The team's on a moderate losing streak right now. Can't be happy with the way they've played, but they have to find a way to relax a little bit. Everybody goes through these little stretches, these little valleys throughout the course of a long season. This team should right itself, and it needs to start today.
Too tight with that one. 3-0.
3 balls.
This batter-pitcher line against Jameson Taillon. He's gone 2 for 6. 3 balls and a strike to the Chicago leadoff hitter.
Finally got one over. Nothing worse than starting the game with a 4-pitch walk.
Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. And a breaking ball's bounced out towards second. Frazier right there, and the day begins with an out. There's one away. With that, a look at the Cubbies' starting lineup. Mark, how do they go about breaking out the brooms on the road?
Well, Matty, if I could tell this lineup one thing, it would be, let's get on this guy early. Day game in this ballpark, the sun starts glaring, starts getting later in the day. Those shadows start creeping in right around the time that bullpen starts getting warmed up. Got to find a way to scratch a few across early.
So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Woody Keller.
Woody Keller, this is my nightmare. He likes to call a pitch above the zone, above the belt. I know guys say those are the pitches that go deep, but I'm telling you, if you're calling that high strike, it opens up a lot of room for the pitcher.
I agree with you, D-Roll. That's a tough pitch to get on top of and to put it in play. So if you're a pitcher right now, try to elevate in that top part of that strike zone.
Grounder down the line at third, but this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit. If he was able to keep his hands back a little bit, he might have been able to do some damage with that pitch.
Waiting next is Anthony Rizzo. Now the 3-2 pitch. Is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Anthony Rizzo stands in now. In 8 at-bats in the series, he's collected 3 hits.
Rizzo.
And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1. First inning as we're just underway from Pittsburgh. 1-1 the count to the Cubs first baseman.
Well, that's a tough pitch to take right there, right down the middle. But I think that happens when you're facing a good pitcher like this guy. The last thing you're expecting is one right down the pipe, and unfortunately, he let that one go, and he'd like to have that pitch back to take a good swing at that one.
No mistake what he was sitting on, looking for a dead red piece of cheese, middle of the plate, and he didn't miss it.
Here's Chris Bryant now. His batter-pitcher line against Jameson Taillon comes in with 6 hits in 30 at-bats. 7 strikeouts on the stat sheet as well. Here's the first pitch to him. There's a fastball right down Broadway taken for a strike.
You know, if I'm the hitter right here, I'm like, okay, you want to come get some early in the count? I was about to wait you out, but now game on.
Strike 2 as that's taken on the outside part of the plate.
That's back-to-back pitches taken for strikes. Puts himself in a bad spot. 0-2. Let's see if he can battle back in this AB.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. Now to the plate, Kevin Newman. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Pirates,
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Dan, D-Row, the Cubs, as they take the field here this afternoon. They've been hot of late, winners in 4 straight.
Yeah, Matty, without question, this team is on a roll offensively, defensively, from the pitching standpoint. If they can steal this one again and continue this winning streak, it'd be special.
Boy, D-Row, this team's playing some really good baseball right now. When you get on a roll, you like to continue that roll, and if they could pull off this one and keep that streak going, they'd feel awfully good about themselves.
Right side, Rizzo is there, and an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow. And here's how Clint Hurdle set his Pirates lineup for this one. What's your take as they try to get back to their winning ways, D-Row?
Matty, this lineup is built on one thing. Their best tool is the fact that they have amazing speed up and down the lineup. I don't even think the third base coach gives a steal sign. I think a lot of these guys have the green light. So be on the lookout for that today.
And that'll bring in Adam Frazier. Comes into this one with 3 hits and 11 at-bats in the series. No balls and 1 strike. Now Lester's 0-1. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. 11. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Softly hit to the left side. And a base hit as that's into left, and they've got themselves a base runner.
Yeah, he's going to have to work that sinker down in the zone. That's his bread and butter pitch, and if he's going to leave that belt high, that's going to spell disaster.
Josh Bell the next to hit. Offered at and missed. Here's the throw. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. Frazier, the runner at second with 1 away. Fly ball out toward left center field. Schwarber moving to his left. And that's the second out of the inning. Here's Gregory Polanco. He's driven in 3 runs on 3 hits so far in the series. Now the first pitch here from Lester. That's lifted the other way out to left. Schwarber moves over, and that's the 3rd out. He played an inning, no score. And that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. Has 2 hits and 11 trips for the series so far. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Today's ball game provides the Cubbies with a chance to end the series on a very high note, of course. A win completes the sweep.
Sure does, and it's always difficult to sweep and win a series on the road, especially when you're playing a division opponent.
And one thing that would certainly help their cause in going for the sweep is if they can break out the big bats like they did yesterday. Several home runs in that ball game.
2-1. It's not easy to hit home runs with this day and age with guys throwing with increased velocity. They were knocking the ball out of the ballpark all day yesterday. They'd like to save a couple of those and use them in this game today.
Kyle Schwarber will be next. Happ with a swing, and he connects, sends this one to deep right field. And that one's wet, bounced right into the Allegheny. A solo home run here off the bat of Ian Happ. Number 21 for him on the season. And the Cubs are on the board first, 1-0.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in a game.
Into the box now, Kyle Schwarber. As he will take a look at strike 1 on a fastball right down the pipe. His batter-pitcher line against Jameson Taillon. He's just 2 for 12. He also has 1 home run. 1-1 to Schwarber.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's such an effective pitch if you can hit the corner with it, but no dice this time.
And he fouls this one off. The 1-2. Fouled off. The 1-2. Misses, ball 2. And that's ball 3 now as it just misses below the zone. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. On a line, that's a base hit. He takes the turn and heads for second. Now this will rattle up against the wall. And they'll keep it going here as he's in with a double.
Hey, with 2 strikes right there, he's trying to run that ball up and in to try to tie him up, but it didn't quite work out.
Yeah, in today's game, everybody's fighting so hard to keep their hands inside the baseball that I think a non-executed pitch on the inner half, Dan, is exactly what the batter's looking for. Something he can keep his hands inside and just fist to the opposite field.
Still plenty to be desired in terms of batting average, down in the 180s entering play. 11 home runs and 32 driven in. And this is pulled fouled as he was way out in front there. Breaking ball snaps in there for a called strike 2.
Hey, that's a great job by the pitcher right there, stealing a strike with that get me over breaking ball, and now he can get a little nastier with it in the dirt. Time for a look at the Buccos on D. And let's take a look at outfielder Gregory Polanco. Can play all spots in the outfield, from center to both corners, with a cannon arm and the ability to go in the gap.
First pitch here misses wide, 1-0. Just the 2nd inning, but already 37 pitches to this point. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Heredia is in pursuit. gets there, and that's the second out. And he'll make it up to third on the fly ball as he's in there now with 2 away. We saw a remarkable running catch there. Definitely worth another look with Showtrack. The route and top speed were great, but it's the distance covered that was really something to marvel at. Certainly one of the better grabs on the run you'll see for a long time. And as the second baseman, Jason Kipnis. His batter-pitcher line against Jameson Taillon, batting at an even .400. He's set. Here it comes. Drilled to the right side. A dive, but he can't knock it down. It's through for a base hit. And that'll plate their second run of the game as they take a 2-0 lead. And now time is called here as their pitching coach is going to pay a quick visit to the mound to discuss how they want to attack things here. The next Cub up, Daniel Descalso, trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. First pitch of the at-bat. And a fastball's in there for strike one. Kipnis is off at first with 2 away. One ball and 1 strike to the Cubs leadoff batter.
Playing 11.
And the pitch misses low and away for ball 2.
1 strike.
Swing and a miss, strike 2.
If you're going to catch up to a high fastball like that, it's all about getting that front foot down in enough time to allow your hands to start moving forward. He was way too late there.
The 2-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3. Leading off the inning, Colin Moran, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. First pitch on its way. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Calling for it, Schwarber, 1 out.
So here's how the Chicago Cubs are positioned defensively. And guys, the thing I want you to take a look at today is in today's game, the new age, everyone wants to move around. This manager does not like to shift a lot. Maybe a step to your right or left, but there's a lot of trust that the pitchers are going to execute. So let's see how it works out for them in this one. All right, that's when you got to tell yourself to slow down a little bit right there. Out in front on a fastball, hit it hard, but pulled it foul.
1 out, nobody on. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. He'll try again, 1-2. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Looked like the cut fastball there, and he got him to swing through it for the second out. At the plate, Hayes looking for better results than last night when he went 0 for 4 in that one. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Here's a strike with the breaking ball. That misses 1-2. And it's to 2-2 now with the bases empty and 2 gone here in the inning. Grounded weakly down the line toward third, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. And he struck him out. Down in order go the Pirates. They trail it here. Stepping up now, Hernan Perez, as we are all set to begin the third inning in this one.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
And looked like ball 2 below the knees, but it's ruled a strike, and that evens the count at 1-1. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second, with a punch out, 1 away. So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And into bat next, the left-handed hitting first baseman, Anthony Rizzo. Hey now, Rizzo playing here in his age 29 season. He was taken in the 6th round back in the draft of 2007.
Hey, when you come out of the middle round, you have to grind for everything, and that's exactly what this guy has done, and he has turned himself into a solid big league ball player.
Ready with the 1-1 pitch. And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2. And this is on the inside edge, perhaps off the inside edge, but it's a called strike. 2-2 now. Hard liner, but picked up on a hop. Throw gets him. 2 down. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And into bat next, former National League MVP Kris Bryant. There's a fastball right down Broadway, taken for a strike. And it's fouled away. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. This is on the ground over to first, and that's through for a base hit.
Hey, D-Roll, that's just what you want to do. Keep the pressure on. He's given up a couple of runs early already in this game, and now he gives up the 2-out single.
Yeah, no chance right there. You want to make this guy work. You want to try and get into their pen as quick as possible, and if 2-out knocks are the answer, then so be it.
Into the box now, Ian Happ. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you could extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
Skied into very shallow right. And here's Polanco to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Cubs strand one. They're up 2-0. That'll bring in Guillermo Heredia now. His past history against John Lester. He's a perfect 2 for 2.
Guillermo.
Hard on the ground towards short. Scooped up on the backhand. No problem here. One away. Here's the catcher, Luke Maile. First delivery to him on the way. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Into the bushes and gone.
After this pitcher sat down 6 of his teammates in a row, he was looking to break through against him with anything. Well, a home run will definitely suffice. Great job of breaking the string and getting his team going right there.
Kevin Newman's at the plate now as he looks at strike one. Now the pitch. It looked like the fastball got away from him there. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. Line toward the gap in left center. And he might have misjudged this a bit as he reaches out, but it goes right by him in center field. And he'll reach second now with one away.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know about that swing. He looked fluid and confident, driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
First pitch on its way.
No.
Just off the outside, and it's 1-0.
1 ball.
According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Frazier hits a little over the 270 mark. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike one anyway. High in the air out to center field. Happ on the move. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Now batting.
So stepping in, Josh Bell, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. First pitch coming, here it is. Changed up on him and dropped it in for a called strike. Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Bucks draw a bit closer on the solo home. Start of the fourth upcoming, but first, Heidi Watney is standing by with a report.
Thanks, Matt. Between innings, I was able to discuss the current state of the Cubs lineup with manager Joe Maddon, and flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already, and he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. The 1-0. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. Heredia going back on it. Gone to lead off the inning. A solo home run for Kyle Schwarber. Number 25 for him on the year. And with it, the Cubs have taken a 3-1 lead.
When that pitch was grooved right down Main Street, he couldn't believe it. He started salivating when he saw it, but stayed back enough to put a great swing on it.
Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. And he puts it on the ground to second. And that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one. They've gotten their hits in deep counts. They've gotten their hits in early counts. This has been a real onslaught.
Yeah, you can look at it one of two ways, Matty. Either they have a ton of respect for the man on the mound and they are just going to ambush tactics and it seems to work for them, or you can look at it the other way. They're just getting lucky.
Standing in now, David Bote, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Fastball that time is nowhere close, and it's even at 1-1. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2. Now the 2-1 pitch. Hit hard to third. And that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit. And now this is bobbled in left.
Now batter.
Stepping in, Jason Kipnis. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat.
Yeah, guys, everyone knows he's been slumping. Dan, you can certainly attest to this, only amassing a solid 1 hit in your entire career. The pressure's off now. Maybe he gets hot.
Well, you know, giving up 3 straight hits is bad enough, but now it looks like he's starting to nibble a little bit. It's hard not to when you're getting hit, but you don't want to put yourself in bad counts.
So this is hauled in by the second baseman. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Daniel Descalso. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, and a borderline call, Matty. I don't know. I got to feel like he's got to build a rapport with this umpire, this AB. See how far he'll go in or out. He can't allow himself to go down looking again.
Now it looks like a right-hander's up and throwing in the Pittsburgh bullpen. The 0-1 pitch. And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. Now the 1-1 pitch. Misses for the second ball.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
A big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
Case in point right there, Matty. We're seeing a trend, the north and south. A lot of pitchers working that elevated fastball and then breaking stuff off in the dirt. We used to see east-west, not the case anymore.
A breaking ball swung on and missed, and he's set down for the second time this afternoon.
The right fielder.
Ready for another shot now. Hernan Perez. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
0-1.
Fastball in there for a called strike.
You know, I think this is a big situation in this game. They've got to lead by a couple of runs, but they don't want to look back on this inning when this one's over and think that they left some runs out there on the base path. Scoring more here would be huge.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Contreras over at second. Bote at first, 2 out in the inning. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. Oh, that's into the rotunda area. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left. 8th home run on the season for him. And it's now a 6-1 ball game. Ball's jumping in this one. That's the 4th to leave the yard so far.
Matty V, this is kind of a mini home run derby, D-Roll. Ball flying out of the ballpark today.
Just great approaches by both lineups today. We were around the cage during batting practice. Both were super confident, and it's coming to fruition today.
Stepping in now, Anthony Rizzo. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. In there, and it's 0-2 now. 4 runs here in this half inning. Count remains at 0-2. Breaking ball swung on in the dirt. And that ends the inning. So 4 runs in the inning, and they come on the stretch. Digging in, Gregory Polanco. He's set to lead
For
us
the
off in the
Pirates,
home half of the
the
fourth
right
inning.
fielder,
Lots of
Gregory
baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Perez is there, one away.
Now batting, the
So
designated
one
hitter,
away here with the bases
Colin.
empty, and that'll bring up Colin Moran. Now the first pitch here from Lester. And this is lined softly to the left side, but this will be a foul ball. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now, 0-2.
Man, when you're struggling at the plate, that pitcher smells blood in the water. He's coming right after you, trying to end it quick.
Taken off the outside as the breaking ball couldn't catch the corner. Another 1-2 delivery. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact.
This kind of hitter right here, we call this guy a grinder. What are grinders? They just kind of foul off some good pitches.
Oh, and he can't come up with it. And the throw will be too late as he can't recover in time.
Jeez, this looked like a routine grinder that just got away from him. Every school kid knows that you've got to look it all the way into the glove. He didn't, and now they've got to deal with a one-out base runner.
Into the box, Kevin Kramer. Swing and a liner. And that's in there, base hit.
Sometimes you just got to tip your hat to the offense right there. Nice piece of hit. Executed his pitch away again, but the hitter was able to stay on time.
In now, Hayes. As Lester jumps ahead of him here with strike one. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. '50th pitch of the game on its way. Ball one.
Looked like he just tried to do too much with that fastball right there. He overthrew it a little bit. That's pretty much the case when you airmail a fastball like that.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Moran on second. Kramer is over at first with one away. And here's a changeup in there for a called third strike, and that's the second out of the inning. Stepping into the box, Guillermo Heredia. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch coming, here it is. And that misses, ball one. 1 run, 4 hits, and no errors so far for the Pirates. Right at the third baseman, and that'll end the inning. Pirates strand. Mitch Keller gets the call from the bullpen to pitch in relief.
Number 23.
Now the Cubs' 4-hole hitter, Chris Bryant. He's 1 for 2 in the ballgame. Watches a fastball right there for strike one. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2. Changeup laid off down around the shins.
And that's his strikeout pitch right there. You know, you'll see a lot of guys swing right over the top of that one. But in this situation, he was able to hold back. That's a nice take.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Kramer is after it. He's there and records the first out.
The center fielder, number 8, Ian Happ.
So the base is empty here with one away, and that'll bring up the former first rounder and Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. First delivery to him on the way. In there for strike one. 6 runs, 9 hits, 1 error for the Cubs to this point. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. He pulls this one into right, and that's into the outfield for a one-out base hit.
You'll only see about 10 of these pitches a year. The changeup on a tee in the middle of the plate, but tip your hat to the batter right there. He did not come unglued, stayed within himself, and drove it for a base hit.
Standing in now, Kyle Schwarber. Schwarber connects and sends a ball to deep right field. And out of here, and I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. So it's a two-run homer for Kyle Schwarber. His second home run of the game, as this is now a 7-run ball game. Into the box now, Wilson Contreras. As he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball one. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
Still only one out in the inning. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
This is where you cash your checks right here. 3-1. You're one of the best hitters in the game. You live for situations like this.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Ready to deliver the full count pitch. Fastball too low, and that's ball 4. Now it'll be the Cubs DH, David Bote. He singled his last time up.
David Bote.
He's set, and the pitch. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
After 2 breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
High in the air down the right field line, but this will wind up being a foul ball. And he's getting his money's worth up there now. It's full 3-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Fly ball out toward left center field. Heredia is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2. Now batting, Jason Kipnis. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out.
Yeah, he hit it hard. That's all you can ask. You can't control the result sometimes, Matty. Just unlucky with the placement.
And this one's in the dirt. Got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2. Now a check swing. The appeal down to Earl Hendricks at third. No swing. It's ball 1. And there's a base hit on the line.
Man, that's surprising, Dan. This guy's flailing at stuff in the dirt and above his head to get to 2 strikes, and then he lays him a cookie.
Oh, you would think after throwing 2 pitches out of the zone that he would triple up and throw a third one either up, down, or in and out, but that one right in the middle of the strike zone.
Stepping in now, Daniel Descalso. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. But a foul ball here, 0-1. Contreras at second. Kipnis on at first with 2 down. He just ramps up and gears the fastball by him. 0-2.
Hey, hats off to the pitching staff right here. They've been able to hold a hot hitter in check in Game 4 this series.
In the dirt here. So now 2 men in scoring position. Early swing there as he pulls it foul to the right side. The 1-2 pitch. Fouled away. Second and third, 2 away. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire. Ball 2. Ready with the 2-2. Lined into right, a base hit. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. It's a 9-1 ball game.
Hey, D-Row, I think we got a case right now. This team, they're just feasting on a pitcher that he's given up some runs, and it looks like he's starting to get a little bit tired, leaving some of these pitches up in the zone.
Yeah, and I think there's a fight at the bat rack right now. Guys are licking their chops, knowing he's a little bit tired, going to leave stuff over the middle of the plate. Won't be surprised to see the bullpen get going.
Into the box, Hernan Perez. He swings and sends it in the air to right center field. And a great diving effort there, but it'll just tip off his glove, and it's a base hit.
Hey, D-Row, there's a prime example of a little ambush piece, right? Come up there looking to hit right off the get-go. First pitch comes in, whack, base hit.
Yeah, you want to know if this guy was ready to go? He had a game plan. Hashtag ambush. Here we go now.
And a ball, 1-0. Runners at second and third with 2 gone. Swung on and missed. 1-1.
This is the stuff that infuriates a manager. You have to think the game. You got to know he's trying to pitch around you. You cannot swing at that pitch out of the zone.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Left side, but well fouled. He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. Boy, and call off the Dogs already as this is down for extra bases. He pulls into second safely as 2 runs come across to score away from the play.
Up next for the Cubs.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Chris Bryant. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone.
This guy has been unbelievable. There were billboards outside Wrigley while he was still in AAA. And what is he doing? He shows up, Rookie of the Year, MVP. I mean, get in line.
Now the 1-0. This one's down to third. Hayes has it. Throw in time for the third out, but it certainly took a while as the inning is finally. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to catch up with manager Clint Hurdle during the commercial break about the Pirates offense, and he really emphasized that they're not doing a very good job capitalizing on run-scoring opportunities. They've had their opportunities with runners in scoring position, but still have 0 hits to show for it in those situations. He said repeatedly not coming through with a big hit can wear on you as a team, but in this sport, you have to dwell on the positives. He's confident they'll find a way to break through sooner or later.
All right, Heidi, thank you. No, had nibbled outside. The corner there, but missed. 2-1. Two balls and 2 strikes the count to the Pirates catcher. 2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
I think one of the keys, Matt, you want to try to initiate contact. But one thing you don't want to do, you don't want to run the count to 3 balls and 2 strikes. Whatever you want to throw it over for a strike.
The 2-2 is laid off for ball number 3.
That was kind of a gift to the hitter. He's up there probably thinking of protecting on 2-2, but when you launch a ball that high out of the strike zone, it's obviously easy to take that one.
And he'll finally just wear him down as this one swung on and missed for the first out.
Now batting.
Digging in and looking for more, Kevin Newman. It was a 2-bagger for him in his last at-bat. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1.
Ball.
Not close. It's
2 balls. No strike.
And he gets this fastball over. It's 2-1. Here now the 2-2. High pop up. Rizzo waits on it. 2 gone.
Now batting.
Ready once again. Adam Frazier. 1 for 2 with a base hit back in the first inning of play. And he lays off there. 1-0.
1 ball.
2 outs, nobody on, but a base runner here feels like it would really change the complexion of the inning.
Yeah, Matt, that's a great point. If this 2-hitter finds a way on, it really sets up the very good middle part of the order to do some damage after all.
That's lifted the other way out to left. Schwarber giving chase. He can't get there as it falls in.
You never want to beat a pitcher that breaks a guy out of a slump, but this guy was too good. You knew it was a matter of time before he started barreling baseballs. That gives him a multi-hit game, and I'm sure he's feeling good about it.
Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. Onto the bag with it is Rizzo, and the inning is at the plate. Ian Happ. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park, just like he did back in the second.
Ian Happ.
He slaps that one away, and the count will be 0-1. Pulled hard, but it's foul down the first base side. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he can't get out of the way there. So the leadoff man will be aboard to open up the inning.
Now batting. Left fielder.
Now at the plate, Kyle Schwarber trying to keep it going. A perfect 3 for 3 thus far.
We all know this guy's a real good fastball hitter. We saw how far he could hit one. He got a fastball that he liked, and he turned that thing around, and it got out of here in a hurry. In a double play situation, that's the location you want a guy to swing at. More than likely, he's going to beat it into the ground.
And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1. And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now. The 1-2. And this one gets away. And that's going to wipe away the possibility of a double play as the runner moves into second. The 2-2 doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
This would be an absolute terrible start to the inning. After drilling the first guy, you can't allow the second guy to reach base via the walk.
And this is swung on and missed. And boy, they took care of a key man there. 1 away. Coming to the plate now Wilson Contreras.
The catcher. Wilson Contreras.
From the stretch. Slapped hard the opposite way. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out hit. And he's in there safely. He's got a double.
Some guys just lay back and watch that first pitch go by no matter what. Work the count, make the pitcher waste a few pitches. But when he serves up a fastball like this on the first pitch, it's hard not to go after it. And that's just what he does. He jumped all over it.
Striding forward now is the DH, David Bodie. And this is just the eye test talking here, but this reliever looks fatigued to me. Doesn't seem like his stuff is really effective right now.
Yeah, I can't disagree with that, Matty. He's allowed a couple of runners to reach here in the inning, and the command just doesn't seem to be there anymore. I got to think they're going to turn to a bullpen option very soon, if not right away.
A lot of movement that time. It's 0-2.
This is where, as a batter, you got to find a way to put something in the outfield. Get something elevated. I know you got to battle with 2 strikes and protect, but if anything is belt or above, you got to swing.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Into the corner and slicing foul.
Man, he's going to be kicking himself when he goes and watches the video after this one. That's a changeup, 2 strikes in the wheelhouse. You cannot miss that pitch.
Again, a 1-2. Breaking ball misses the corner. 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Good take right there. He's given him a great battle with guys in scoring position. We'll see who's going to win this duel.
The 2-2. Liner towards second. And that's in there. Base hit. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. Now the throw comes in to hold that second runner at third, so they're at the corners now with still only 1 away.
Kipnis.
Now at the plate, Jason Kipnis. And he's got runners at the corners here with only 1 gone. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Now a curveball knocked down at home plate. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. Oh, 0-1, here it comes. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. And he will score from third. A daring move as he scores on what ought to be called a wild pitch. The 1-1 is laid off for ball 2.
You know, I think his mechanics are starting to betray him a little bit. He's really lost the strike zone, and when that's the case, something is usually off at his delivery.
To 2-2 now.
Wow, what makes it so tough to be a hitter is to be able to hit and change his speeds, right? You're geared up for the fastball, and all of a sudden, he pulls the string and throws you the straight change, the dreaded equalizer.
No, that's the ball.
And it's 3-2 now to the number 9 hitter.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire, so it's ball 4.
Now batting.
Coming to the plate now, Daniel Descalso. It was an RBI single for him in his last plate appearance.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
1-0 the count. The 1-0 is a fastball that misses.
What a great opportunity to come through right here. 2-0 count, runners on base. Find something middle of the plate and let it rip.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. And this one is gone. A home run. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. 3rd home run for him on the year as this lead got even wider. In now, Hernan Perez. As he'll look at a fastball too high for ball one. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ball game. Oh, and look out as this runs in and gets him. The second man he's plunked in this one.
Wow, I'm not sure if he was looking past this guy to the slugger coming up or just lost focus. But now the big bat steps to the plate with a great RBI opportunity.
First pitch on its way. And they start him with one high and away for ball one. A swing and a shot hit down the corner and foul, though it had the home run distance. The 1-1 home. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. That misses, and we're even at 2-2. Perez, base runner at first with one out. And he got him. Two away now for the Cubs in the sixth. And into bat next, former National League MVP Kris Bryant. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Off the plate and low here, ball one.
Well, this has been a lot of pitches for him out of the bullpen. As you can see there, they're asking a lot of him in this one, so I wouldn't be surprised if he gets a day off or two after this one.
2-0 now. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Polanco has a read on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. 9 men come to the plate, however. 5. Next to bat will be the Pittsburgh cleanup batter, Gregory Polanco. Due up for the 4, 5, and 6 hitters, and they're hoping that this is the part of the lineup that can get something going.
Yeah, only 1 run on the board so far for them. They just haven't had consistently good at bats.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he fouls this one off. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Colin Moran. An error allowed him to reach base in his last appearance. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Perez is under it, and that's the second out of the inning.
Now batting.
So digging in now, Kevin Kramer. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1.
This offense is going to have to find a way to get going. It's happened in the past. Every team goes through it where everyone seems to fall into a funk at the same time. Everyone needs to relax and not try and be the hero and just start getting the leadoff guy on.
Line drive to center field. Happ is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Richard Rodriguez enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Number 48.
Settling in now, Ian Happ. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the second. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a waste pitch there. 1-2.
2 strikes.
Oh, and this one ran in and got him. And that's twice now he's been hit in this one. Kyle Schwarber will stand in again as he looks for home run number 3 in the ball game as we flash you back here to his second home run. This was back in the 5th inning as he has the long ball working in his first few at-bats. First delivery to him on the way. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Outside at 94. 1 ball and 1 strike.
1-1.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Now a swing, and this ball is crushed straight away center field. Gone! Two-run shot to straightaway center. His 3rd home run of the ball game as the blowout continues.
Well, in hockey, they'd call it a hat trick. Hitting 3 home runs in 1 outing is a heck of a lot harder and a lot more rare. He's having an afternoon he'll never forget.
The catcher,
into the box now, Wilson Contreras. Lays
Ball
off 1-0. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Now the 1-0 is taken high above the zone.
He would have had to go with the old school Tommy Hawk approach on that one if he wanted to get on top, but he was able to lay off it.
Now the 2-0. 3-0 now.
Rio.
David Bote is on deck.
Yep.
3-1. Bases are empty here, nobody out. And that misses for ball 4. Next will be the designated hitter, David Bote. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. Here comes the first pitch. Fouled off. Here comes the 0-1.
No.
There's a fastball well off the plate for a
playing
ball.
11. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Strike swinging, timing a little off on that one. There's ball 2 as the slider dips below the zone.
He's going to have to make adjustment on that slider away. He can't just make it a non-competitive pitch and allow these guys to take. He's got to start that a little bit more over the middle of the plate to get that swing and miss on the outer half.
And this one's in the dirt, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Three-2 pitch. And he lays off there, ball 4. So back-to-back walks have him in business here with nobody out. So striding forward now, Jason Kipnis. 2 hits in 3 at-bats for him in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he takes ball 1. And 2-0 as this one's taken low.
He's going to have a talk with the umpire after this half inning. because if he's not going to get those calls, he's got to come a little bit more over the heart of the plate, and that usually means damage done.
2-0 count, the pitch
Ball 3.
down low, and the plot thickens
3
here.
balls,
3-0.
Well, nothing can make you question yourself on that mound more than 3 straight balls to a guy you know that you should go right after. Sometimes you just lose the strike zone and you don't know why.
And it's fouled away. Yanked on the ground down the line. But a foul ball, and it's full now at 3-2. Here comes the payoff pitch. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. Now back to the leadoff spot in the Cubs lineup. Stepping forward, Daniel Descalso.
Well, Matt, this is one of the problems. This guy's a good fastball, particularly low fastball hitter. It doesn't matter how hard or how low you throw it. That's right into this wheelhouse. What you want to do with this guy is move the ball from the belt up to get him to chase something that maybe he'll pop up in the infield.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Lifted into the air out towards center field. Giving chase is Heredia. He gets there, and that's the second out. Digging in to try it again, Hernan Perez. And we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning. Hoping to limit the damage. Here's the pitch. And that's taken for strike 1. He's got to be more disciplined here. It's 0-2.
Welcome to my world right here, batter. I've seen this 0-2 count way too many times. Hittable pitch in the middle of the zone, you take one. Slider in the dirt, you come unglued. Now you got to step out of the box. You have no idea what's going to happen.
1 ball, 2
strikes. A ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2 pitch. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game. So 2 runs on 1 hit, and the 1 hit was a big one, the home run. 7th inning stretch. Rowan Wick gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Number 50.
So the next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Hayes. He'll try and get something started in the home half of the 7th.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
High and deep down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time. 1 away here for the Bucks in their half of the 7th. And up next will be Guillermo Heredia. Now the pitch. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. Wick, once a member of the San Diego Padres organization. He was acquired via trade last year.
Yeah, this guy's fully settled in with this ball club right now. Knows what the manager and coaching staff expect from him. Is not taken aback by anything. He's been through the spring training process and gotten to know everybody in this organization top to bottom.
1 out, nobody on. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen. Next for the Buccos, Luke Maile. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. 1 ball, no strikes to count. High in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. A ball and 2 strikes now.
I just think after seeing both those pitches right there, 96, you have to be on the fastball or you're not going to catch up. If you're sitting off speed, that fastball is going to blow right by you.
Schwarber has a read on it, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Stepping up to the plate, Anthony Rizzo. He's looking for his third hit of the ball game here. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Anthony Rizzo.
Squared that one up just a little late. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
And this is going to find the alley as he might have himself his second double of the ball game. And he is into second base with a double. His third hit this afternoon.
You could tell he was thinking fastball all the way here, and that's exactly what he got. He was able to get the bat head out front and pull it into the gap in the right center. Now they're set up pretty nicely for a good inning after that leadoff double.
First delivery to him on the way.
Ball
1.
1 ball, no strike.
And he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate with the fastball as he backs him off a bit.
Most good pitchers know that they have to work inside and sometimes even come off the plate to keep hitters from getting comfortable up there. I think that was part of the intent with that last pitch.
Rizzo stands at second with no outs. Fastball is looked at for strike 2. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Bell is under it, and he's got it for the first out.
The center fielder.
Ready for another chance? Ian Happ. He's got to be looking for vengeance after getting plunked in his last at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, you're not lying. Last time up, squared right in the back. Hopefully it doesn't stiffen up. I want to see if he can get through something right here.
The 0-1. And this will be fouled away. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Hit hard to short. On to first, and there are 2 down. Kyle Schwarber will stride in again as he looks to join a very elite list. We take you back to earlier. This was home run number 3 in the ball game as he'll try and join just a select few with 4 home runs in a single game. First pitch on its way. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first. So the Pirates batting order turns over and set to go. Kevin Newman, he's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Popped him up. Bryant is going to have plenty of room as he puts it away in front of the dugout for the first out of the inning.
The batter, the second baseman.
Striding in once again, Adam Frazier is looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. Laid off the bender there, but it's in for a called strike. As mentioned early in the broadcast, this series finale had the potential to result in a series sweep, and at this point in the game, it's looking rather promising.
Hey, Matty V, Yogi Berra had a great saying, it ain't over till it's over. Well, this one's just about over with the team playing as well as they are and leading by as much as they are. This one is pretty much in the books.
The 2-1 home. Swinging a grounder fouled off to the left. And it certainly would be a big morale boost to a team if they're able to complete a sweep like this one on the road in hostile territory.
They might even change their nickname for this team to the Road Warriors. A sweep is looking pretty good as they're leading this one again late in the ballgame.
And again, he's unable to keep it fair, but he's putting together quite a battle at the plate.
You can tell his eyes lit up at the plate right there. He was not able to control his emotions, stay up the middle, and keep that one fair.
A quick glove at third, and there are two gone.
Now batting.
Digging in the switch hitter, Josh Bell. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. In there at the letters 0-1.
You know, guys, sometimes guys don't like pulling the trigger 0-0. They want to see something go by, calibrate the speed, calibrate.
And a sliding try there at third, but it skips by him, a base hit.
Hey, he might have been able to get his body in front of that. I don't know. But the bottom line is I love the effort to slide and try and knock that down, but it was just too hard a play to make.
Standing in now, Gregory Polanco, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. Hit down the line at first, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. The 0-2 delivery. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes. Pirates lead. Keone Kela comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. He's set. Here it comes. And we kick off the ninth inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1. Oh, 0-1 count, and the pitch in front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. On its way, the 0-2 pitch, and another foul ball. The 0-2 once more is swung on and missed. He got him. Into the box, David Bodie. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. First pitch coming. Here it is. And he pops it up back behind second base. Newman ranges back, and he has it for out number 2. So in now for Chicago, Jason Kipnis. His past history with Keone Kela. He's 1 for 5. First offering on its way. Fouled away. 2 out, nobody on. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. And it's gone as they add still another. So batting practice continues here today as they notch their 7th home run of the game.
Yeah, Matt, you know what, D-Roll, we got up this morning for this day game here. We were expecting a high-scoring game, but boy, we haven't been disappointed.
Yeah, you take the temperature of a lot of guys in the league. They definitely will tell you they see the ball better in the daytime than they do at night. Case in point today, ball was jumping off the bats of both lineups.
2 hits in 6 tries for him thus far. Now the 1-0 is a changeup that's looked at for a ball.
2-0 to count.
That's a great job of keeping your hands back. You could tell he was totally fooled. His hip started leaking a little bit, but he was able to stay strong enough with his hands not to overcommit.
3-0 to him now. Here it comes, the 3-0. Gets him to chase a ball out of the zone for the first strike.
Looked like he swung at ball 4 right there. Clearly he saw something in that pitch that he liked out of the pitcher's hand, but that wasn't a pitch he was going to do a whole lot with.
Inside, he misses ball 4. At now plate, or not. Perez. And if you remember, I'm sure he does, he hit a round tripper back in the 4th. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
Not too often do you see a changeup come across it 88 miles an hour on the gun. Still effective when you're throwing a fastball in the high 90s, though.
Fooled with the curveball there, and it's strike two.
This is why this guy is so effective. He's able to pound the zone, get ahead in the count, and now he has so many options to go to.
Looking at a fastball to end the inning. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Colin Moran starting things for his side in the ninth as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. Sliding into the box, Kevin Kramer. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. And that's by him. It's 0-1. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
Oh, I love facing pitchers like this. He's leaving nothing to the imagination. Coming to get him some.
Here's the 0-2. 0-2 is a fastball that misses inside. 1-2 now. Moran on at first, nobody out. Now a soft liner to the right side. Foul. Here's another 1-2. He pulls this one into right, and that'll split the gap as it should be extra bases. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
Now batting, number 13.
So it's second and third following the error, and set to go as the third baseman, Hayes. Fastball just misses. That's ball one.
Here he is in his third inning of work out of the pen, which isn't all that common these days. And he's looking a little off right now. These guys aren't used to getting this much work in a single game anymore.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
With the infield back and a runner at third, he's definitely pitching for a strikeout or maybe something like a harmless pop-up. You could see it from that high fastball, but that was just a good job of laying off that pitch.
The 2-2. And oh, look out. Up and in and nearly took his head off.
3-2.
Well, that'll wake everyone up. Anytime you buzz the tower like that, there's reason for people to start getting a little bit edgy.
Again, he sends it out of play. And he fouls this one off. The next 3-2. A bouncer to the left side, right to Bryant. Throw on to first, and one third baseman grounds out to the other, one away.
The center fielder.
Digging in now, Guillermo Heredia. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Digging in, Luke Maile. He homered back in the third inning in this one. First pitch coming, here it is. Breaking ball for a strike, 0-1.
Hey, I watched Tom Glavine master throwing changeups inside to right-handed batters and getting them to pull it foul. If this guy can command that front hip curveball, he's going to go to it all game.
Behind 0-2 now. Pittsburgh down to their last strike. And certainly no offer at that one. It's 1-2. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Kind of pitching him backwards in this AB. Soft stuff early, then those last two were fastballs, trying to get it right by him.
So a full count now.
Wow, these guys are really grinding out their at-bats in this one. They're not making any outs easy to get. And that, of course, is having a huge...
Struck him out. The Cubs complete the 4-game road sweep against their division rivals. 20-2 the final tally today.
Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 57 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.